Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames, and you know how we do here guys. If you're new, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, honey, and give this video a big thumbs up. I promise you, you'll not regret it. Now, in this video, we're gonna talk about the media saying that Bianca wants to settle down and start her family immediately after Vultures 2 has been launched. Let's talk about it, shall we? Because we know the media, all they do is make up stories about Ye and his wife as though there are no other citizens living in California. Literally, that's how they behave. They're not acting as though there's drama over selling Sunset. Yes, honey, people are getting divorced over there. People are taking out restraining order against their hubby. And let's take it to what is trending. Diddy. Yes, honey, the media. They are refraining from reporting heavily on Diddy and the people that have been mentioned in the lawsuit. For example, Mr. Lucian Grange, because it seems as though they know that that man thinks he's God. I just find it laughable. I honestly find it laughable that one man is going to be so powerful that a lawyer has decided to represent someone in court, and he's letting the world know that he's going for sanctions against that lawyer. Like, that is just rubbing me the wrong way. It's as though this man is outing himself like, I'm so powerful. Haven't you heard about me? How dare you go ahead and file a lawsuit, including my name? You're going to pay for this. You know, those things, they really suck. But you know what? Guess what? The energy is changing, it is shifting, and people are going to out themselves. You're going to see people exposing themselves if we're smart enough to read between the gameplay and the distraction that they have at hand. Also, yes, we're going to get into that Bianca pregnancy thingy, but I don't want to make too many short videos, so let's get this out now. So, what they believe is going on while we're hearing these stories about Diddy, and Taylor Swift being involved, Kim Kardashian, and the bridges that are collapsing. It is meant as a distraction, they say. They say that there is potentially a civil war, approaching America. And that is why we see these, celebrities building bunkers. And we're talking about people like Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, and the list goes on. It has been whispered amongst them in their community that America could be potentially facing a civil war. And as such, that's why they are basically taking in such a large number of immigrants and providing them with food, clothing, and shelter all for free. Now, let's get into this video as it relates to, Bianca wanting to get pregnant after the launch of Vultures 2. Because some things are just not adding up for me. I think that there are so many uncertainties at this point for Ye and Bianca. And I'm not talking about their marriage. I'm talking about business wise. I think that they have so much focused on and they're trying to figure out which way to pivot, how to go, based on how the industry is going down. And I also believe that they are wisely choosing their circle, choosing who they want to associate with, even on a business level. And as such, I cannot see her wanting to have a child now after Vultures 2 release. Because remember, after Vultures 2 comes Vultures 3. So it would not be a good time, if I had to say, it would not be a good time, especially knowing all the craziness and nonsense that is going on in Hollywood and how Hollywood normally throws them as a couple under the bus to distract from the true matters at hand. I would say that they're going to wait until, the album have been released. And after the albums are completed, they are going to just disappear for 1 year. And then we're going to see Bianca popping up with a baby in her arms. I believe that's what they're going to do because no one wants that negativity, stress, and toxic mess around them, especially knowing that it's going to be her first child. So I believe that they do have plans to have kids. And I do believe that they have like it all written down like a rule book. We're going to start conceiving X point. We're going to ensure that we're not in this atmosphere because there's something that many people don't know about Ye. And I'm going to say it again in case you've missed it, the very first time I said it. Yeah, is very much psychic. That man is very much psychic. And I believe that he understands the energy manipulation that is going on in California, in and around that area. And he knows that the focus that he has on him at this point, it's not the best time, it's not the most ideal time for them to conceive a child. He's going to want to ensure that his wife is at her best mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. And he's going to want to be at his best just the same. So I do believe that he wants to focus on other things for now. But I must say that maybe, 2025, 2026, we may see wherein they actually start their family. But I cannot see that happening for now. Now, also, as it relates to Vultures 2, I don't think we're going to see the launch of Vultures 2 until maybe the next 3 months, honestly, because we know that Ye is a perfectionist. He's a master at his craft. And if he doesn't feel it, like Ye works on vibration, basically. He works on vibration. He doesn't work on people's opinion. You can say whatever you want about him, you know, it will affect him somewhat, but he always knows how to shift the focus and focus on what exactly needs to be done. And I believe that at this time, he knows that he can be easily picked on and he knows that they can easily use him as a distraction. And he's not going to give them that meal. He's not going to give them that meal. He's not about to do what they're looking forward for him to do. He's going to sit down, figure out each and everyone's move at this time. He's going to read into everyone's play at this time. And he's going to move around that. He's going to consistently move around that. Also, he's going to ensure that no information is getting close to Kim because he knows that Kim is in bed with these people and she cannot be trusted. He's going to be cordial towards her for the sake of their kids. You want your kids to have great mental focus, not worrying about what is going on with mom or dad. Does mom or dad hate each other? Okay, they're not together, but do they hate each other? And the kids seeing the media talking about Ye and his wife, ex-wife going back and forth at each other. I think that he's not going to want to do that. If you notice that Kim has been cordial towards him also. So it seems as though the kids are really giving Kim a hard time as to where their father is concerned. It's as though they're like, because some may not know, Chicago may not know, but North is going to know, Saint is going to know. If she start talking ish about their dad, North might be, but he built us this beautiful house that you're obsessed with, because we know that she's not afraid to say what she's saying. Now, am I saying the child is saying this? No, I'm just using that as an example. The kids are going to be very much defensive of their father, and the mom is going to realize that there's no winning that war. She has to basically, call it truce. She has to get along for the sake of the kids. So I believe that at this time, the most important thing for Ye is to ensure that he and his wife stays out of the sphere of this mess, because already we can see examples as though People are being used to cause a ripple effect. And when I say that, I mean, for example, Amber Rose coming out to say Ye is always forcing her to dress in a salacious manner. But when you look at Amber Rose photos before Ye, and when she was with Ye, she actually dressed a lot more salacious before Ye. Even as a teen, she had very sexy photograph. And people will talk about Alabama Barca and how she dresses. People like Amber Rose, no different. So we know that would not stick. And also, with her being on the pole, her having the slut walk after the relationship with Ye had ended, it would not stick, right? Because as Ye told us, they would have already taken him down if it hadn't been for his fan base and knowing that many of the people who follow him, they are college educated and they would know how to track and expose these people. Because again, many of these people, they grew up with Ye. They can relate to many of his music, many of his experiences. So it's not as though people don't believe that, he's not at fault. He's this perfect man. No, people knows that he's just like you and I, but at the same time, they know that he's not dark and evil as they're making him out to be. So as such, that's the reason why they haven't really planted anything on him, just as how they're planning to plant stuff on Justin Bieber to take him down as per Sloan Bellin. Because she told us that Justin Bieber was going to go down and they're going to basically frame him for something. She didn't expound on it, okay? So I'm just saying, with all of what is happening and Ye being that person who is spiritually in tune, they're not going to get pregnant for now. They're going to ensure that they're in the best atmosphere and they're going to disappear for a while. Then they're going to pop up back with a baby in the hand. And that's all I have to say about that. Let me know what are your thoughts. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up. Share if you care. Stay safe, stay blessed, and see you guys later. Peace.